Did you ever had that situation where some strangers will walk towards you and he will be quite confused? He might ask you a few questions also, just like, "Arey bhai, can you tell me the route for this place? Or can you help me in finding this place?" Or several other questions which strangers people will ask when you are meeting them in public, or any other person when you are meeting them for a first time. They are strangers, right? But at that time, that situation kind of feels awkward and it's kind of intimidating also, because when you're talking to a person whom you have never met before, whom you have never talked with, I hope that this situation would have happened with you also, and I'm here to give a solution for that, because I'm going to tell you several other ways where you can talk to strangers confidently without hesitation, without being or creating an awkward situation. Hello there, what's up people? It's me Jaya. You're watching me on the Expound. Let's get into the video. First way through which you can develop the confidence for talking to strangers is go out alone. So normally when you travel, you normally go with family, you normally go with friends and people whom you know of. But this time, go out alone without anybody's company. Now, when you normally go alone, there will be people who will join you to communicate. You might have watched it in several movies itself. So when the movie starts, there will be a person, the person who is always alone. So that person will go to some places or pubs or some other functions or whatever you can call it, some places. That lonely person will go there, and that place he will meet someone else, and that person might be a heroine or some other special character in the movie. So they will have some conversation and they will have some flashback, or they will be talking about their life. From that only the film or the movie will start, and the story also will start from that. You should also try this just like how it is shown in the movie. So I'm not telling you that you just have to straight away walk in the street and find someone else and go and talk to them. In order to improve your confidence, you need to try this. So I think it is obvious that when you are walking on the street, you are not going to call some random person who is already talking to someone else. You will like to talk to someone who is alone like you. So this is one of the points which I would suggest you. And the second, next one is, do not be afraid of social rejections. Even I felt it sometimes that in school, when I used to walk in the corridors or when I used to walk in the ground, I used to see some person. I actually know that person well, but still I will have a fear inside me that if I talk to that person, will he or will she reply back? Or is she just going to ignore me and act like she doesn't even know me? So there is this rejection, there is this fear in everyone. That is when they are looking at some person, when they are eagerly interested in talking to that person might not even recognize you and might just ignore you. With this fear, we don't even try to speak to them and never care about social rejections, because if that person is not talking to you, you will get some other person who is like you, who have likings, who have interests like you. And the next step is make the person think. When you are asking people question, you are making them think about it. In exams, there will be questions only, right, in the question paper. So you will literally keep on thinking about the answers. So similarly, you have to keep on asking them questions in order to keep the conversation going. Trust me, when you make the conversation partner think, the conversation is going to go well. Ask questions in the sense, it doesn't mean that you have to continuously keep on shooting them questions like what do you do, where do you live, what are you doing, tell me about you, tell me about that, tell me about this. They will get irritated and they will leave you. They will assume that you are an irritating person. So for that not to happen, make sure that you ask them common questions which make them think, and some of the interesting questions. If you want to know about what are those interesting questions, feel free to ask me in the comment. I will surely write it down. Next point is, do not be pushy or aggressive. So you have to be friendly in order to make a good image in front of them. So if some person is irritated by you and they are not at all interested in talking to you, you have to stop trying. Stop trying talking to them, because when you keep on trying, they will get more irritated and they will not at all, they won't even see your face. So for that not to happen, make the conversation going by giving them a small compliment. Just like if you know something about them, tell them that that is good, or give them suggestion that you can do it. So when you are helping them in their life as well, that person will feel good in talking with you more or in talking with you further. So basically, if you watch the typical movies and all, there will be a hero who is finding so hard to talk to heroine, so he literally tries some crazy steps to reach her, to make her talk to him. So one example I can give you, that guy will go to that girl and he will ask that, hey, I lost my phone, can you please give me a missed call to my mobile number so I can find where it is. So that girl will call his number, and then that girl's number will already be saved in that guy's number. So this is kind of crazy things which they have done, but I would request you to not do all this, because these are only for films, and when you do this in real life, you might just end up in getting beatings, or they might even abuse you. So the reason why I'm talking about this is that you have to talk. Absolutely, if you're not talking to the people or to the strangers, you won't be knowing things, won't be knowing about how every people's thinking are. So this is all about connecting. So the strangers might be your parents' friend or your brother's friend, or might be the guy who is working in the grocery store, or whoever it is. If you are able to talk to these strangers confidently, without any hesitation, without creating awful situations, I think you will be able to talk to anybody. So I would highly recommend you to try this step. I don't recommend you to connect with strangers online and talk with them online, because I think that step everybody can do it. Everybody can just directly text someone and they can talk. But when you are directly talking to strangers, when that person is live in front of you, I think no, there is not a much method which can make you more confident in talking to strangers. I hope this method will help you. So this is all I want to tell you guys. Thank you so much for watching it till the end. Make sure you comment down on this video, like it, and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much. Until the next video. Bye.